The idea of credit card sounds really fascinating. They just give you a credit and you can spend money that you do not, you haven't worked for. You can spend money that you don't even have or you don't own. It's very fascinating. And on a good day, everybody should be excited. But I would say do not be excited about it. Well, too much. Because it's double-edged sword. It can help you. It can also kill you. I'll share a few thoughts about this credit card. The credit card is designed in such a way that is to the banks that made it, they understand the psychology. They do a lot of research on you. They know your tendencies. So they tempt you. They can first of all give you like $1,000, 2,000, and then they see how you do with it. Before you know it, they give you big money. And then they make you comfortable, you know, to they first of all give you like a promotional period. And then because you have seen that you have this free money that you can just quickly use it and then you quickly pay back and you use it to buy the things that you do not need. Before you know it, the promotional time will run out and then you still have a big uh, balance left. Then the high interest charges will come in 29.9% in most cases. 29.9, that's 30%. And then there'll be, because you do not have, because your income is fixed, you do not have extra income to quickly pay it off, you start to pay interest. It starts to pay interest. Before you know it, you're able to only pay the interest and your debt is there and it will just continue to mount and mount and mount. So credit card is a double-edged sword that should be used very, very carefully. In fact, in the US in 2022 alone, the banks made $133 billion. $133 billion from interest on credit cards in 1 year. So I don't think that is there any other businesses that can pay you that much in 1 year. So the banks know what they're doing. They're playing a game, and I want us to be financially savvy to beat them at their game. I know that sometimes you might need credit card. Fine, it's good. In fact, credit card is good for you to build your credit. When you buy something, you pay it back. Buy something, pay it back. Buy something, pay it back. It helps you to build your credit, and then you can maybe apply for credit to buy a house and things like that. Yeah, in that sense, I approve of the use of credit card. But most of the time, we get too comfortable and carried away, and then we begin to utilize credit card in a way that will favor the bank. And the banks know, they understand us. So they lure us into different packages, different arrangements, and we'll start to pay interest. In fact, we might get to a point they will tell you to transfer your balance to another card, but they automatically charge you 5%. So without doing anything, they already get you 5% even before you start to use that balance transfer. So you every time you do anything with them, you're paying them. It's a game, and I want us to try and uh, understand the system so that we can play to win. Because when you are paying interest on your loan, you are losing. The bank is making money without doing anything. They are creating money out of nothing. So my advice is, if you want to use credit card to build your credit, use it very wisely. So whatever you buy on the credit card, within the next 48 hours, pay it back. So, and the plan is, do not buy things that you do not have debit, do not have cash to pay back. If you don't have cash to pay it back yet, don't buy it, because it can come to bite you when it's time to pay it back and then you don't have enough liquidity to sort it. Then the interest will kick in and it can spiral out of control. There was a time I was a victim of this, so I'm sharing my experience. It got to a point my credit card debt was around £24,000 from nowhere. Within a very short time, I had this debt. I was just putting things there, visa applications, putting everything there. But now that I've learned the hard way, by God's grace, I've cleared that. So I've learned it. I do not want you to be a victim. Do not keep making money for these banks who don't even know how to run it, manage it. $133 billion in 1 year is too much money to be given away. And the unfortunate thing is that There's some people, most people who do not have the financial capability that are paying this interest. Rich people don't tend to pay interest on credit cards. So the system is exploiting the poor, to make the banks rich. So I want the poor, I want all of us to be knowledgeable so that we too will not be at the mercy of the system, so that the system of the bank will not take even the little money that we have. So learn about this, be savvy, be conscious, and do not let your money fly away from you. I hope you have learned from this. Please share this with your mates. Let everybody see it. I know most people have credit card, so everybody that you know have credit card, send this video to them. Let them know that the banks is playing on their intelligence to be able to get some money out of them, so that they do not fall for it. Thank you very much. See you later.